An 11-year-old boy easily defeated chess master Dina Belen Kaya. She said, "I'm a grandmaster." He replied to her, "Yeah, but you're a woman grandmaster. If women are equal to men, then why are there separate distinctions for male and female grandmasters?"
What's that?
That's for me to better sit. I'm small.
How old are you?
11. And I'm a master.
I'm small too. And I'm a grandmaster.
Yeah, but you're a woman, right? It's only 2,300.
Still higher than you.
Who cares? I'm much younger.
Congratulations.
Yeah, damn, he smoked her.
Great job.
Don't be shocked. One day you'll be happy that you even played me.
Say again?
I hope one day you'll be happy that you even played me.
Well, you're a future world champion.
Thank you.
I've just looked in the comments and it makes sense why the kid said, but you're a woman grandmaster. It's because the requirements for achieving this are substantially lower than for the grandmaster title. So apparently she's wrong for saying that she's a grandmaster. There's nothing preventing women from earning the grandmaster title, but of course men are not permitted to earn any of the women's titles.
Gender identity does not override biological sex.
Why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this? Because I think the truth matters.
What
to start, well, the truth is that children are being harmed because of this ideology. Women's spaces are being invaded because of this ideology. There's two big ones. I think we're trying to be socially engineered as a society. Okay, the truth is that you're a man or a woman and you can't change your sex. And gender identity does not override biological sex. Do not get any closer. I'm telling you now.
Yeah. Can you not post this? You just tried to put your hands on him. Oh, I did. I don't know.
Yes, you did.
This is what people do when they're not smart enough to argue with their words. They get physical, and when they can't get physical, they play the victim.
My favorite part was when he said that American cowboys came from Spain. I believe the Mexicans and descendants of African enslaved peoples would like to have a word.
And what word would that be? What they would tell you is that the cowboy absolutely originated in Spain, as whether it was the Inca, the Maya, the Aztecs, or the Apache, not a single one of them had ever seen a horse before the Spanish arrived, as it had gone extinct in the Americas 10,000 years previously. In fact, in a great irony, the man who introduced the horse to Mexico and the American mainland has the same name as she does, Hernan Cortez. The core methods and traditions that would eventually evolve into cowboy culture were forged in southern Spain, especially in Andalusia, where the semi-arid climate and vast landscapes favoured large-scale grazing and cattle driving. This vaquero culture was taken to the Americas by the Spanish, where it would further develop on the vast frontiers of colonial Mexico. And in the 19th century, the distinctively American cowboy was born, as American settlers moving west into areas like Texas and California learnt from the Mexican vaqueros, adapting their knowledge and techniques for their own use. But it was Hollywood that turned the cowboy into the world-famous American icon that it is today. No longer were they mere cattle drivers, but symbols of the American character, with actors like John Wayne and Clint Eastwood emphasizing self-reliance, freedom, and masculinity. So cowboy culture is indeed a product of Western civilization. What started in medieval Spain crossed many physical and cultural frontiers until it was woven into the fabric of American life, where it remains to this day.
And actually, a lot of those Western movies were filmed in Spain, in Almeria, because it still looks like that to this day. You could walk around there and you'd think you're in a Western.
I'm asking why do men prefer women with lower body counts?
And the answer is because we're not equal. And again, this is going to always be the fallacy and the flaw with feminism, because you're going to be fighting for an equality that does not exist. I'm not saying better or worse. I'm saying we are different. Now, It depends on what you want intimacy for. If you want to be out there doing it with everybody, you absolutely have your right to do that. Please be loud and proud. We want to see you coming. The men love women like that to have fun with.
Got 2 cars. One's got 100,000 miles on it. One's got 2 miles on it. Which one are we picking?
I think you look very brave and progressive and a very strong, independent woman.
I'm not a woman. I'm non-binary.
Okay, you are a woman.
No, I'm not.
Okay, then what is a woman?
A woman is whatever a woman wants to be, because
what is that?
Has power to do whatever she wants.
But you use
real
she
women
pronouns.
Don't self.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know if you don't know what a woman is?
Do you know what a woman is?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
Tell me what a woman is.
A woman is a woman.
What that is? What?
A person who calls themselves a woman.
Calls themselves what?
A woman.
Which is
a woman.
Which is
a woman. Like, have you?
This is a college student, guys. This is a college student who cannot tell me what a woman is, but you know for a fact that you're not one.
You shit yourself, shitty booty.
Stop it. Get some help.
Men versus women, head to head, 2 best teams in the world. Winner gets voting rights in the next election.
No, that's not it. You don't want that. No. I get why you're upset, but no, that's not what you want.
No. Let it happen.
Steal the voice from my body, pry my words from my tongue. At least the only thing a bear can steal.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't care if some trans person wants me to call them a woman. Like, I'm going to call you a woman. I'm not going to like put my foot down about it. I don't give a fuck.
If I told you right now, call me daddy, would you call me daddy?
No.
Why not?
Well, because
call
you're
me
not
daddy,
my dad.
Andrew.
But you're not my dad.
But I want you to call me daddy. I view myself as your daddy.
Well, but you're not my dad.
But you're right. She's not a man.
But if you want
she's
me,
not a woman.
But
she's
if you
a
wanted
man.
me to call you son, I would call you son.
Yeah, I get what you're doing here. You're having fun with it, right?
No, I'm not. It doesn't affect me at all. Calling you daddy insults my dad.
Yeah, but calling you ma'am insults my intelligence. It insults science. It insults facts. It insults, an actual, you were born a man. You want me to call you a woman because it hurts your feelings?
Where are they now? The girl who went viral nearly a year ago for saying this.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
Apparently this donut's got an OnlyFans now. Doesn't really surprise me, does it? No talent, got 5 minutes of fame, fucked up doing some crypto scam, and now she's desperate for money and fame again. So what's the easiest way to get that? It's funny how the tweet says the Hawk Tuah girl is officially sold out. What do you mean sold out? Who the fuck was she in the first place to ever sell out, my guy?
Alright, we're good to go.
Here, let me know if you want me to fix anything.
Yeah, we're good. Alright. Actually got a bill. Take cash?
Yeah.
Perfect. It's actually from Rampage. You don't take cash?
I don't have change.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
No worries.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Nice meeting you guys.
Thank you,
Nice
Rampage.
to
That was his on it.
Bye. Have a nice trip. Oh, that's $100 that Neon gave you, right?
Exactly. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, and chat, make sure you follow her. One more time, let's plug in your TikTok. All right, you heard that, chat? Natalie Giselle. Take care.
I'm literally starving.
Yeah.
I didn't even have lunch, so.
All right, wife is starve maxing, so we're gonna cut the stream.
Starve maxing. I'll tell you one thing that does change the dynamic in a relationship is by showing the woman that she's replaceable. Someone in the comments said bro's learning.
You keep sandbagging. I don't know where you're at. It's starting to piss me off.
What?
I said it's starting to piss me off.
What you gonna do about
I'm getting in my face.
See, she likes it, Larry. Putting your foot down, she likes it.
You motherfucker, close your eyes. You gonna pay? Get out, now. Get out. Get the up and do my push-ups. 20 more. Don't get up on your knees. If you quit in the gym, how would you feel if your lady quit during labor? I just can't do this no more. She about to push out something that she carried for 9 months. And she can't quit no matter how much morphine, how much pain she got. She got to push that baby out. Come on, kid. I see it in your face. Come on. It's all right. It's all right. Go ahead, let it out. You got a lot of responsibility. It's your first kid. Money ain't guaranteed. Bullshit is. You gotta let it out the right way. And that's why you got a family now. You got a family over there. And you got another home.
This is why I don't have a negative thing to say about this gym, because away from all the antics, you can tell that this guy's got good intentions. He's trying to make people mentally stronger. It's not all about the physical.
So height matters?
Yeah.
But guys can't change how tall they are.
I mean, y'all always expect us to be short.
I don't judge people based on stuff they can't change, because that's just wrong.
No, I agree. I completely agree
cool.
with that statement.
So when you say height matters, you're judging based on something they can't change. Okay. So the point of this interview
But that's a preference.
is your preference is invalid because you can't change it. They could be
invalid.
Yeah.
That's an
invalid preference.
Why? But I can't change it. I can't change it.
Hey,
she's a 3 and she's a 2. I'm just being real.
Well, you know what? Piece of shit.
I'm just being real. I'm gonna be real.
It's just like.
Will you guys get on each other, please?
Yeah. Your body looks amazing today.
Oh, thank
and every day. And your hair looks good. Your eyes are beautiful. Your smile is great. Anything else?
All right, they're definitely together. Please come up. Please come up. Please
Why the
stare
fuck
deeply
do
into
people
each other's
take
eyes.
part in these humiliation
Okay,
rituals?
I think you're sleeping together. Okay. Would you please come up?
You're looking good today.
Thank you, as usual. I mean,
As usual.
Thank you. I always look good.
There's a tension point of comfort and excitement. They clearly have an existing rapport. They're physically comfortable with each other. That's my third match. Will you come up, please? Will you share a very intimate hug? But I'm going to pair them together.
Is she gonna get it all right?
Raise your hand if she got you right.
God damn.
Holy
She's good at her job. She even surprised herself.
Oh, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche, how old are you?
You hear it in the voice. You hear it in the voice.
Would you let me take you on a date?
Yeah.
Where you want to go?
Paris.
Paris?
Paris Steakhouse.
Oh, Paris Steakhouse? When you want to go?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? All right, but you got to pay for it, though.
All right. I'll take you on a date.
Would you look at that, y'all?
Hey, y'all.
She actually took me out.
I did.
Tell him, did you pay for it?
I did.
I told y'all, anything possible.
I tell you what, she's smart. She invested a little bit and now she's gonna get her returns.
Hold R2 while doing it. You gotta hold R2.
Oh.
See? But you gotta pay attention.
What up, bitch? What up?
You gotta pay attention because somebody's going to be guarding you and pressing L2 on you. So, you know what I'm saying? It's the holy fuck!
Yeah, she learned how to do that somewhere, my guy, and a word from you.
I'm just ex. Could you stop walking to my camera? What?
Nah, so entitled and annoying. Please keep walking past the camera.
Could you stop walking to my camera?
So entitled. You're such an idiot. It's a public gym.
You y'all gonna call us the mean girl. But y'all keep punishing me.
You're talking about the mean girls. You're a fucking dumb girl.
Am I wrong for not wanting to be the provider starting?
Yep. Yes, you are.
When I first meet somebody.
Yes, you are. Let me ask you a question.
All right.
First date, 50-50.
No.
What you talking about then?
I'm talking about, like, I need money for this. I need money
Hair
for this.
done,
you know?
nails done, everything did type. One more quick context question.
All right.
Y'all.
In dating, yes.
Oh, she got you a little bit of. You can't buy no groceries.
No, that's exactly.
She in the bind. You ain't gonna help her out.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Nate. You get over her legs, but you won't open your wallet. What's up?
Groceries.
Hang on a minute. Don't that become prostitution, though? So what, when she has sex with him, he's got to buy her something? Doesn't really sound normal. Also, she's expecting him to be the provider and be a traditional man. Is she a traditional woman?
If you're not looking to spend money, then you shouldn't be crossing that threshold of being intimate with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because it is going to set a precedent both ways. We know as men, when we get into that pocket, there's an expectation. If we spend a certain amount of bread, that should be on the table. That kind of goes both ways as far as being providers and including that provision piece. So I think the question underneath that is you got to be a little bit more bougie with your energy as far as your sexual put out.
I think that what we're missing is that everybody want to be in a lane that they're not in. Provider is an energy. It's either on you or it's in you, right? And a lot of y'all are trying to be this provider and step into a lane that you never were bred to do. And so when you... And what happens is that how you know that that man is not actually a provider is that you see these people and it's like, okay, all of a sudden you start running out of energy because you took Keisha and Carisha to Nobu and then you want to come to me and do a coffee date. And that's how you know that the provider is not really in you. There's a kindness, there's a generosity, there's a extending of your resources that you want to give to me when you are actually a provider.
You know, but not everybody deserves my resources. Maybe Keisha deserved Nobu and Taniqua didn't deserve it. She deserved McDonald's because she started acting funny.
At first, I was nervous for my brother. But then when I thought about it, I felt like he's just an innocent man trying not to get finessed out of his rent money. Because there's a lot of women that like you because you slide them a $500-600 piece every couple weeks because they threw you a little. And I say your is worth more, King. I think it's 2025 and we have to assess a value to ours because there's a lot of women who just need to eat tonight. And they might call like you because they know that you're going to provide. Right. I think a lot of women are poor. They don't need love, they need help.
That's it. Okay, can I, ladies,
this guy's
be honest. Be honest. Don't lie. If a man you're currently giving to, your car break down, you call him like, hey, my car broke down. And he say, that's crazy. Is he getting more?
Yeah, bullshit. A lot of them say no, but they'll go back.
Never, ever stop telling it to a woman like it is, whether she twists it and distorts it and confuses it. You must never get angry. You must never become upset.
But isn't it amazing to you how someone...
When you embark on this journey, you better have all your wits about you, my friend.
Tell her something she needs to hear. Now, see, here's what you're doing
She doesn't want to hear
and
it.
here's the results. And she'll twist that, and she'll make it seem as if you're saying something you're not.
No, you can't stand up to a woman. Because when you've given her the power, when you're formed out of her love, you can love her and you can worship her, but you can't stand up to her.
I can't stand up. And
like I said, in principle, the woman, when a woman has that kind of power, she's so addicted to it. She becomes so addicted to it that she is tremendously, totally threatened by the emergence of reason.
How do you communicate to that? It seems as if it's
Well, I've been
almost
doing it
not
for
worth the
36
effort.
years.
Well, because
See, the way I interpret this is if you treat her like a celebrity, she's going to treat you like a fan, basically. You can't be scared to put your foot down and set boundaries or to offend her.
How does that work with you and your wife? Like, is she more like laid back?
My wife is she's everything that a woman's supposed to be. Soft-spoken, elegant, extremely laid
with
back,
you. When y'all get in an argument, what does she do?
We don't do arguments.
Okay.
We don't argue.
If you guys get in a disagreement, what does she do?
She does what grown women do. She lets me be right until I realize I'm wrong.
Damn.
That's how grown women navigate. Yeah, I deal with feminine women.
Wait, say it again.
That was hard. Say it again.
She allows me to be right until I come back and realize I'm wrong. That's what smart women do.
So when do you come
Ladies,
back
that's
and
a new
realize you're
standard.
wrong?
It could be when I leave. I could go get in my car. It could be a day. It could be
What if
2
you
days.
never realize it?
She knows what kind of man she got. I'm going to realize it.
Does anybody else think the main reason that everything's so messed up in human society is because we're supposed to be a matriarchal species and at some point the men took over and have messed everything up ever since? Like, if you look at species that have grandmothers who have it to where the women of their species stop being able to reproduce at a certain point, but then end up living way longer than the males of the species do. And all the species on the planet that happens, they're all matriarchal societies, like elephants, whales. These are matriarchal societies, and they have grandmothers. They literally have it built into their genetic code that at a certain point the women stop being able to reproduce and start becoming grandmothers. They help raise the rest of the tribe or the pod or whatever the species is. And humans should be like this. We have grandmothers. Men die at a younger age than women do. Women are unable to reproduce after a certain point so that they can become grandmothers, so they can be wizened old women who tell the rest of us what to do. And I think the main reason that human society is so messed up is because at some point the men took over and they never gave the power back, and we were supposed to be a matriarchy.
That still happens in our society. There's still grandmas that look after the family, help with the family, give advice to the son even when she's older. It still happens. I don't know what he's saying. Someone said if the patriarchy was natural, it wouldn't take violence to uphold it. Have you never seen a fucking nature documentary? Have you seen how violent nature is?
I'm currently on my way home from a date. First date of 2026. And I have no problems posting this because he told me he doesn't have TikTok. And honestly, even if he did, I wouldn't give a f if he saw this. Because this man decided to psychoanalyze everything about me. Everything. He and I met in the wild. We met playing kickball. And we had a really great time. And I was like, oh my God, he's like kind of cute. And like we were having fun. So we decided to go on a date. So we did. And as the date's going on, we're having a lovely time. I'm having a great time. But then he starts getting a little drunker. And that's when the truth starts to really come out. And he was like, psychoanalyzing me. And literally was like, I bet you're on anxiety meds. And I was like, yeah, I am. Like, how'd you come to that conclusion? He's like, you just give those vibes. He was like, you're clearly a very sheltered person. You're clearly somebody who thinks you know everything and like has seen the world, but you don't know anything. And then he just starts going on and on and on about all the things that he's decided about me. In 2 hours, he's decided all of this about me to make me feel bad about myself. I have no idea. And he was like, then trying to question me, oh, how many relationships have you been in? I'm like, that's none of your business. He's like, I bet you've been in a lot of situationships, but don't ever have a boyfriend. And I was like, wow, you really just have me all figured out. Like, it's not funny. It's just mean.
Sounds like he figured her out and she couldn't handle the truth.